The top earners in the next 12 months won't be programmers, marketers, or salespeople. They'll be AI power users. I'm going to share 9 AI skills with the highest income potential that you can master today, even if you're starting from zero. And the last one is the absolute highest. This isn't just a ChatGPT tutorial, it's your blueprint to AI domination. Skill number 1, prompt engineering, with an income potential between $50 and $100 an hour. Communicating with AI systems has become as valuable as coding software or navigating the internet was in the early 2000s. Businesses desperately need people who understand prompt engineering, how to craft the right message, how to really talk to the AI. Think about it, garbage in is garbage out. If you don't know how to prompt effectively, you simply won't get results. Asking the AI to create me a marketing plan isn't a great prompt, and yet, that's how most people use it every single day. I want to share something with you that I rarely reveal, my exact structure for how all my companies do great prompting. If my team doesn't learn how to talk to the AI won't give them the gold, and I don't have time to waste. This has to be perfect. Here's my 4-step prompt structure. 1. Define the role. When you're talking to an AI, you have to tell it, act as a marketer or act as a designer. Just today, I was reviewing some legal documents, and the prompt my assistant put in, which she shared with me, said, act as a lawyer. Why? Because if you don't tell it how to process the information, then it can't give you the specifics through the lens you need to get the best output. It's like asking a general contractor for legal advice. You won't get what you need. 2. Provide the data. If you want your AI chat to give you the best output, give it examples. The more information, the more examples of what great work looks like, the better. When I'm trying to get my AI to help me with copy or financial analysis, I have to give it examples of what great data looks like. Imagine you're teaching a student. You wouldn't just tell them what to do, you'd show them examples of excellent work. AI learns the same way. 3. Make the ask. Give very clear, explicit instructions for what you want and what you need. Most people are incredibly vague. Tell it you want certain types of analysis or that you want it to do specific research. The more specific you are in your prompt, the better the response is going to be. Don't say, summarize this. Say, summarize this 500-word article into 3 key bullet points, focusing on the financial implications. 4. Request the format. There's no way I'm going to ask for a response without telling it how I want it crafted. If I want it bulleted, I'll say so. If I want it short and punchy, I'll specify. If I want it summarized, or as a PDF, or an image, or even a spreadsheet, whatever format you need it in, you have to tell it. If you don't, it's just going to give you back generic text that might not provide the insights you truly need from the AI. Skill number 2, AI assisted software development, with an income potential between $100 and $200 an hour. Most people don't realize this, but building custom software today can be done by non-technical people. I have a venture company called Martel Ventures, where we incubate and launch AI, first small business software. It's crazy, but all the prototypes we've built are created by normal people who are not programmers. That's because there are existing AI coding tools that allow us to basically talk to the software using tools like Cursor, Replit, or Retool. They're all available, most of them for free, and they write all the heavy lifting code for us. We just have to come up with the crazy ideas we've got. But getting it going, any person can literally build these apps. I'm going to teach you how to code software using AI, even as a non-technical person. 1. Create a course. I'm not joking. You want to use AI to teach you how to use the AI tools. I know it sounds silly, but go into ChatGPT and say, I want you to tell me how to build this app using Replit as an example, and have it be very detailed, step by step. Hit enter. Remember to act as a programmer or act as an expert, following my prompt structure, and it will tell you exactly how to sign up for the software, configure it, what prompts to put in there to have it generate the code, and then even tell you how to run it. It's like having a personalized coding tutor 24/7. 2. Find a problem. My favorite thing to do is to talk to consultants who are working with small business customers or CEOs or entrepreneurs, whoever you want to sell products to. Ask them, what are people asking you to solve over and over again? Then, find those people to co-create software with you. They've got the problem, you've got the know-how. You take those things, put them together, and you have a business. You get paid to build these prototypes, and if you build it once, you can sell it over and over and over again to the next person. For example, I spoke with a consultant who kept hearing small businesses complain about managing client appointments. We realized an AI-powered scheduling assistant could be a game changer. We built a prototype with a client, and now it's a product we can sell to countless others. 3. Build the solution. See, most people get stuck in learning mode. I call it shelf help, where they're always pulling books off the shelf, getting motivated, listening to podcasts, watching YouTube videos. You want to be a person that JFDIs it, just freaking does it, and gets to building stuff in the real world. Implement it, play with it, prototype it. The people who actually build solutions and get those deployed, they're the ones who are going to get paid the big bucks. Don't just consume, create. But often people say, well, what if I'm more of an artist? I'm more of a designer, a creative. Here's the good news. AI doesn't have to threaten your career either. Skill number 3, AI design. With an income potential between $100 and $200 an hour. Isn't it wild how quickly things have moved? I remember when I used to get AI to create images for me back in the day, like 6 months ago. If you looked closely enough, the image had like 6 fingers or 3 eyeballs. And now, with a lot of these generative image AI tools, what you can get AI to do is almost photorealistic. When it comes to design, design is no longer about your manual ability, it's about the creativity of your ideas. I want to teach you the skills you're going to need to master AI design, skills that my media team taught me to help them create projects 5 times faster. 1. Generative photo. The key is to learn how to master the prompts that you enter so that it can generate these photorealistic images. And the best way to do that is just ask AI to teach you. I use it all the time. I used it last week to generate a new hot sauce label called Bite Back Your Tongue, a fun project. I'm putting my logo all over the place. Sometimes I get excited and I want to design new key designs for my supercar collection because, hey, custom keys are cool. I'm not a designer, but guess what? AI is, and it made them look freaking amazing. 2. Photo editing using AI. You're going to make a ton of money learning how to do photo editing using AI. Think about all these people who have old, low-resolution images. You can use Photoshop AI or even Topaz to do photo editing using AI natively in the tool. It's not hard to learn. You can do this. If I can figure this out, so can you. My friend runs a vintage clothing business, and he used to spend hours painstakingly restoring old photos of clothes. Now, with AI photo editing, he can clean up wrinkles, restore colors, and even enhance fabric textures in minutes. 3. Web design. Not only can you use AI to design the websites, you can use it to actually code the websites. There are tools like Figma that have AI plugins. They'll actually cut it up and build it into the finished product. Or link to reloom.io that just does it all for you. That's how you're going to make the big bucks. Where everybody else used to pay $15,000 to $20,000 to build websites, you can do it for a fraction of that and keep the balance. Imagine building a stunning, functional website for a local bakery in a fraction of the time, charging them significantly less, and still making a fantastic profit. Skill number 4, AI video editing, with an income potential between $100 and $200 an hour. This one is fascinating for me as a media company owner because my team used to spend hundreds of hours cutting silence out of videos, fixing audio, cutting footage, getting me to come in and do new takes. And now with AI, it's literally instant. The crazy part is, video used to be 80% technical skill and 20% creative decisions. Now it's all about the creative decisions, and the technical stuff is taken care of. It's kind of like having a sous chef in a kitchen do all the prep for you so that as the chef, you're just putting the plate together. So I want to teach you the 3 skills you have to master to be a world-class AI video editor. 1. Clipping. Every person today needs a clipper. They need somebody to look at all the content and clip out the good stuff that's used for all the different short-form videos across all social platforms. It's the skill of removing silence from a video clip or creating clips for social using tools like Firecut or Opus. My 12-year-old son today gets paid to clip for other people playing video games on YouTube. Think about the massive demand for short-form content on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. This skill is a goldmine. 2. Generative video. This is super cool because you can help somebody create an AI avatar. There's actually a company called Vidyard that will generate an AI avatar that looks just like you. Even companies like Synthesia came out with a new model that allows anybody to just upload example videos, and it will generate a realistic video of you talking. I mean, I have a friend who's using this right now to grow his TikTok, and he's never recorded a video. Somebody writes a script, they use the AI, they publish it, and those shorts go viral. It's like having an infinite number of video creators at your fingertips. 3. B-roll search. This one's near and dear to my heart because we pride ourselves on finding real examples of me doing the things that I talk about. And I will tell you, there are terabytes of video that my team has to go through to try and find these. Now, the good news with AI search is we've been able to increase that speed so it can find it. But even if there are situations where somebody didn't actually do the thing, but you wanted to put them together with the scenario for the B-roll, you can actually use AI to generate that video so you can clip it in and it looks realistic. Imagine needing a shot of a busy city street at dawn, but you don't have the footage. AI can generate it for you, seamlessly fitting into your video. But when it comes to creativity, this next skill could absolutely expand your business. Skill number 5, AI writing, with an income potential between $100 and $200 an hour. The most valuable business skill isn't writing words, it's communicating ideas. For example, my writing team uses AI to take all the video transcripts from coaching calls, advisory calls, conversations. Pretty much they record me all the time, and they use it to extract the stories, the lessons, the quotes that they'll then use in my newsletter and articles. So it's not having AI, per se, write for me. It's using it to find the gold that they can insert into a video like this, or prompt me for a reel so they get the natural and real reaction, but using AI to do all the heavy lifting. So I sat down with my head of Word, Joel, and I asked him to teach me all the AI writing skills that people need to master to get paid the big bucks. Knowing how to use those is where you're going to make your money. 1. Extraction. As I mentioned, take long-form content, video transcripts, and have it break it down into the essence or the ideas that are represented. Because then you can take that as modular pieces and move them around for your newsletter or tweets on X or LinkedIn posts, and make it your own, not have it just write for you and it sounds like a freaking robot. For instance, I recently had a 2-hour interview, and instead of manually going through it, I fed the transcript to an AI. It extracted all the key takeaways, actionable advice, and memorable quotes, allowing my team to quickly create multiple pieces of content from it. 2. Ideation. What you want to do is take all the best performing content for your client, feed that to AI, and have it push new ideas to you that you know are going to go viral because you already have examples of it working on their existing content. But then you can come up with new ideas, new variations. Tell it to, figure out 15 new ways based on what's worked in the past so that you know every idea is going to hit. Imagine you're a content creator and your last 5 videos on productivity hacks performed incredibly well. Feed those into the AI, and it can generate 20 fresh, high-potential ideas for your next videos in the same vein. 3. Creation. And this is different than ideation because what you want to do is you want to feed it the exact tone of voice, specific examples of where your customer has written pieces of content that they're proud of, that you know have gone viral. And then you create a custom AI or custom GPT that writes just like they would write or just like they would talk. That way, they'll pay you the top dollars so that they can use that AI across all departments, from responding to emails and customer support to writing new marketing campaigns. Imagine having an AI that sounds exactly like a beloved brand's CEO, ready to draft everything from internal memos to press releases, maintaining that consistent voice. But learning AI won't just impact the simple skills. Skill number 6, AI content marketing, with an income potential between $200 and $300 an hour. I'm about to tell you something. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. And it's just as bad as finding out that Santa Claus isn't real. Have you ever heard of Arnold's Pump Club? Okay, it is the top podcast by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's his newsletter and an app, and it is massive. It's a huge business. What's crazy is, he's never recorded a podcast. He has an agency that manages the whole thing for him from start to finish using AI systems, creating newsletter content, voice clones, and publishes the whole thing automatically. So here's how you can get paid top dollar to build an AI content creation engine just like them. 1. Define the outcome. What does a complete product look like? Is it just a podcast with 100 episodes? Is it a newsletter? Is it some other kind of premium content like an app? You've got to figure out the whole strategy. But the cool part is, you use AI to help you. Instead of just thinking about a single podcast episode, think about the entire content ecosystem your client wants to build, from blog posts to social media updates to an email newsletter. 2. Create the content. Use all the skills, you kind of stack them together, that I just taught you to generate all the different content strategies you're going to need to get paid to produce this thing. So you're not just writing a single article, you're orchestrating an entire content machine. You'll use AI, writing for articles, AI, video editing for clips, AI, design for visuals, and so on. 3. Repurpose content. You take that 1-hour podcast, and you have AI. Pull the clips to publish it all over the freaking place. Your customer becomes this omnipresent person in their industry where everybody sees them all over the place, and they're giving you all the credit and referring you to many other people, helping you get paid to do the same thing for them. I have a client who hosts a weekly hour-long webinar. We use AI to automatically extract short video clips for TikTok, create written summaries for their blog, pull out key quotes for Instagram, and even draft an email newsletter promoting the content. They're everywhere, and I'm the one making it happen. Skill number 7, no-code AI automation, with an income potential between $300 and $400 an hour. If you look at all the wastes of time, money, and resources that businesses go through just managing workflow, you would find so many opportunities to help businesses make money. And it's why people are paid so well. Recently, we had our automation expert take all of our onboarding that we use at Martell Media for new employees from 15 tasks down to 1. Imagine what that saved us. That's why we're willing to invest in the right talent to build these kinds of automations. It actually brings me back to a quote that Naval Ravikant talks about. He's like one of the top technology investors and also like life philosophers, and he says, "We don't get paid for hours anymore, we get paid for outputs." And automation can literally 10x your output. To make this super easy for you, I'm going to share with you my no-code AI automation blueprint to help you understand how to use tools like linktomake.com, N8N, Zapier, Gumroad, Loop, and many of these AI workflows to be able to get paid top dollar to implement this work. 1. Map the workflow. For you to be able to come in and map out all the processes to find the bottleneck that's stopping the business from growing, that is what's valuable. So, for example, in a sales process, you've got everything from the sales development representative who qualifies leads to the account executive who enrolls leads to the sales manager who manages the whole sales infrastructure. Going to a whiteboard and mapping that workflow on its own is worth a ton of money. Many businesses don't even understand their own processes, let alone where the inefficiencies lie. You're bringing clarity and identifying areas for massive improvement. 2. Focus on cash. This is where everybody gets it wrong, where they come in and they start automating things because it's easy, but it doesn't save or make them any money. You've got to find the low-hanging fruit that you can make money for your clients, because the more they save or make using your automations, the more they're going to spend with you to do more of it. So, for example, helping a business do cold outreach at scale, meaning that there is an AI bot talking, dialing every minute, every day, like a 24-hour salesperson. That will generate more income for the business, which is going to get you paid more. Don't just automate tasks, automate revenue-generating or cost-saving activities. 3. Build copilots. This is where you look at somebody's work and you ask yourself, how can I build like an AI buddy that sits right next to them or in their workflow and helps them with the work they're doing so they're only reviewing the final outputs, not having to do a lot of manual tasks? All that's cool, but what about using AI for more complex problems in a workflow? Imagine a customer service representative who spends half their day looking up policy information. You could build an AI co-pilot that instantly retrieves answers, allowing the representative to focus on empathy and problem solving. Skill number 8, AI data analysis, with an income potential between $300 and $400 an hour. I don't know if you knew this, but Amazon runs on data. Every decision, product tweak, and test is data-backed. With AI, every business is going to have to start leveraging big data analysis, or it's probably going to suffer and fail. Just like Edward Deming, my personal man crush, always says, without data, you're just another person with an opinion. So here's how you can get paid to do AI data analysis. 1. Data cleanup. Most businesses have the messiest data. The reason why they're not winning and growing is because they can't make a good decision because they don't have the insights. They have spreadsheets all over the place. They have disconnected systems. You can get paid to use AI to create a data warehouse or a data lake so that they can make better decisions because it's easier to find the information. I remember working with a small e-commerce business that had customer data scattered across 5 different spreadsheets in an old CRM. We used AI to consolidate, clean, and organize all their data into one usable system, instantly giving them clarity on their customer base they never had before. 2. Data enrichment. Most businesses have no clue that you can even do this. And that's why they're going to love you when you come in and say, hey, all those leads that you just have emails for, I can go to these other systems like Full Contact or 6 Sense and append the data or enrich the data with contact numbers and credit scores and location. And you can do that using AI and get paid to do it. Think of the power this gives to a sales team, going from a list of just emails to a comprehensive profile of each potential lead, all automatically enriched by AI. 3. Data insight extraction. You get paid to help people understand the information. One of the companies I'm involved in is called Lomi, and they're a smart food composter that takes literally plastic and turns it into dirt. What they did to improve their Facebook ads is they gave AI all the information on customers who bought and said, where are more customers like this? Well, it turns out there are certain states where they charge people to take their garbage away. And those people bought at a higher level than people that didn't have to pay to have their garbage removed. And those ads started performing better because AI told them where to find more customers just like them. Pulling out the insights, the recommendations, monitoring things, AI is now set up so you can take data and get insights in a click. This is the last and highest paid income skill. Skill number 9, no-code AI agent development, with an income potential between $400 and $500 an hour. Last week, I got asked, Dan, is AI going to take my job? And I used to say, well, AI is not going to take your job, but somebody using AI is going to take your job. Now, here's where I'm at. If you don't replace yourself using AI agents, then you will be replaced. You've got to be the person that actually builds them. These agents will work 24 hours a day. They don't complain, they don't take vacation, and they do the job 100% the same way every time they do it. That's why agents are so powerful. So what I want to teach you is how to build AI agents so you can essentially replace employees within these companies and get paid to do it. 1. Define the job. Every agent has a specialized output that it needs to learn how to do. And your job is to map it out with your customers so you can take all aspects of what it does and make sure it does it really well. I mean, if you look at sales, for example, having an AI agent qualify prospects is the lowest hanging fruit and can get rid of 1 to 2 to 3 full-time people and do it better 24/7 with no complaints. Think about a real estate agent who spends hours qualifying leads. An AI agent could handle initial screenings, gather preferences, and even schedule viewings, freeing up the human agent for high-value interactions. 2. Develop the model. This is where you actually train it using existing data that you have with your customer that shows examples of how it's done right. So if you have a process and standard operating procedure, you have examples of phone calls or transcripts from those calls or even chat logs where you can give it examples of salespeople qualifying and doing it right. You need to develop the model with that training data set. The more high-quality, relevant data you feed it, the smarter and more effective your AI agent will become. 3. Deploy and monitor. If you don't build a system that looks at the output and measures the quality of it and give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, then you're not training the AI to get better and better over time. It's why most systems do have humans involved at first, so they can get smarter and smarter and essentially do the work even faster. For example, our sales team has this AI-powered sales chat tool that essentially takes all feedback from positive chats where the person bought, negative chats where it didn't get qualified fast enough or the deal didn't happen, and then uses that to feed the algorithm so they can get smarter about recommending new sales reps what to say, how to say it, when to say it, all automatically. Here's what I've realized is that all this information can feel overwhelming, and some of you guys may not feel like you're smart enough or good enough to do anything with it. It might be interesting, but here's what I know. If you made it all the way to the end, I want you to know you're here for a reason. I think AI is in your future. I think that you should go get paid top dollar to teach people AI. I think you should get paid to implement AI into the businesses that need it. There's never been a bigger demand right now in the world, and you now have a roadmap for how to do it. Don't sleep on this. Don't delay. Don't drag your feet. The time is now. You were meant for greatness, and you watched this for a reason.